that time of year. Families are shopping for holiday decorations or pulling them out of storage. If you're having trouble sorting through the mess, avoid a headache next year by packing it up with these next steps in mind. I'm joined by Abby Lawson, an organizing expert at Just a Girl and her blog. So good to see you again.
Hi, thanks for having me back.
This is so good because we just decorated our Christmas tree over the weekend and pulled our ornaments, some of them broken, out of shoe boxes because that's how they're organized, just thrown in there and fingers crossed they don't break.
Yeah, it can get chaotic, right?
It really does. And the Christmas lights all tangled together.
Yes.
It's a mess. So you brought some examples of how we can do this maybe a little bit better.
Right. So my big overarching rule that I try to stick to with organizing for the holidays is to organize your items the way you decorate. So if you organize your living room the same way and your kitchen the same way and your dining room the same way each year, it might make most sense for you to store your items by room.
Right.
If you change it up from year to year, like I like to do, I like to organize my items by category. So I have all my mini trees together, all my garlands together.
All your ornaments
all
together.
my ornaments together,
Yeah.
right? So that will help me find exactly what I need. Or if you're rotating, if you have a couple of different color schemes that you're rotating through from year to year, maybe it makes more sense for you to organize by color. So take a look at the way you're decorating, and that is how you should store your items.
I love what you brought here today too, because using a clear bin, you're going to be able to see exactly what's in each one of them.
Yes, and there's so many like little decorative pieces that come along with the holiday. So when you're in the clear bins, you can say, oh, okay.
Oh, that's what this is.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Here's this nativity set. Here's this little tchotchke item, and it makes it a lot easier in there as well.
Okay, so tell us what you brought in these little bags.
Okay.
What do you use these for?
So these are different colors of ribbon. One of the strategies I like to use so that I have to own and store less decor is if I'm changing up my holiday items from year to year, I like to do it a lot with just ribbon and wrapping paper. You can have a neutral base and ribbon and wrapping paper. The ribbon can store, this is ribbon from a whole tree and it stores up in this little tiny bag here. And then wrapping paper, obviously, you unwrap the presents and it gets discarded, so you don't have to worry about storing it at the end of the year.
Right.
And you can still change up the look and feel of your space with just those items.
Again, same thing is you keep all of your bows in here as well.
Yes, so these, for gift wrap and items like that, I like to use an extra drawer in our house. You can use a dresser drawer. I have a drawer in my office. These are scub boxes from IKEA, and I take all the smaller items and I divide them up, put them in the drawer, and then they're really easy to grab whenever I need them. They're all kind of organized and filed in there so I can find what I need.
I am that crazy person, Abby. I have to tell you, we were gathering for a KDKA brunch with some of the ladies, and I was folding the tissue paper. People were opening their presents, and I was over there like, good tissue paper, don't let it go to waste.
Yes, you can always keep it for next year, file it away in your drawer, and you'll have it all ready to go.
And I'm the same with gift bags too.
Yes.
I feel the same way because once you use it once, but you don't need to throw them away.
Right.
So this is an easy way for you to hang up.
The larger ones, right. So the smaller ones can fit in the drawer, but those larger ones, you don't want to have to fold them up and ruin them. You want to use them again next year, right? So if you just take a command hook, stick it on the back of a door or on the side of a cabinet, wherever you have some extra space that's out of the way, that's a great way to end up storing those extra larger gift bags.
And this all, just by doing these, it doesn't take up that much space.
Exactly. Right? That's what some of the struggle with holiday decor is, that you only use it a couple months out of the year, and yet you need to store it all. So one of the other ways I like to save space is I love throw pillows, but they take up a lot of room. So I resorted to buying just the covers, right? And so this is 6 pillow covers. I could probably fit more in here if I needed to, and they only need this little box, whereas if I had 6 actual pillows, I'd need an entire shelf. So that's another way. By just making that simple change, you can save yourself a ton of space and not have to sacrifice your pretty pillows.
I have one of those big, huge plastic bins that I put all of our seasonal pillows in. That is so much smarter to do it that way.
Save a lot of space if you just use the covers.
These are some really great tips and easy stuff that you can do. With the ornaments in particular, I see that they're all just kind of put in here. Do you have to do anything in particular, or do you recommend if you have glass ornaments or anything like that?
So this is not for glass ornaments. These are just the shatterproof ones, but I love that just by putting them in a bin like this, organized by color, you save the space of the packaging. I don't have to keep those like long plastic tubes or the flimsy packaging. And for shatterproof ornaments, they're not going to break. So it's easy to find what you need. When you're done with your tree at the end of the year, it's easy to take them off and throw them in here. For the glass ones, I do like the separated bins. that keep them a little more safe, so
And
you don't
protected,
pull them
right.
out and you'll have a mess if you try to store glass ones like this. But this is great for the shatterproof ones. Just keep them all together by color, and then you'll be able to grab exactly what you need.
I'm telling you, I'm going to pick some of these up because the shoe boxes aren't cutting it anymore. So thank you so much, Abby. Some great tips. And if you want more organizing tips, we're going to have a link to Abby's blog on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. Still to come on the show, the Jewish Festival of Lights is just around the corner. We are heading into the kitchen to give a modern twist to classic Hanukkah cuisine. That's up next.